Good morning. It is 5:43 a.m. on Tuesday, September 8th, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis, and this is 5 More Minutes. So, without wanting to imply that it took up my whole day or anything, because it didn't, I had to do, whoops, I'm bumping my microphone stand. Is it still working? Okay. I had to do some more work for the day job yesterday. Um, and it proved to be more than just heading into the office really quick to sign something and then leaving. Or rather, I did do that, but then ended up having to do more. And as a result of some of the frustrating things that were happening, I feel a little bit bad just because I got kind of snippy and frustrated on the phone with some people, and yeah, and it was not the right thing. I mean, I feel like I was reasonably frustrated, but I think some of my tone in that conversation was unhelpful. And that's tricky. That's sometimes in life you are faced with a situation that will make you either mad or frustrated or whatever, and yet the best thing to do is still to not act angry or frustrated or whatever. So today is also going to be a big day on that same thing. All of the stuff over the weekend was to try to get something approved so that the tests can be executed today. So now, hopefully, that's all in place, and I will be helping to execute all that today. So fingers crossed, right? Um, I think combination between that happening and playing so much Metal Gear Solid 5 over the last couple of days, I had some weird, like not even dreams, but that weird sort of half asleep thing where you're not actually all the way asleep and dreaming, but you're not quite fully conscious and aware. You sort of hallucinate a little bit. Um, I, that period was Metal Gear themed for me last night. Like one of the things in that game that just one of the resources you find here and there is rough diamonds, and they glint and flash, and so that's generally the indicator of where they are. Is you'll see like the little flash um, of light on them. And I felt like I kept seeing that, like it would keep catching my eye, even though it was really just my brain inventing it. That's an element that I think is a bit. I think what's going on there is because in that game, anytime I see that, I'm like, oh, there's a diamond, let's go get it. So I'm essentially telling my subconscious visual processing centers of the brain, keep an eye out for those. We want those. Pay attention. So when you see those, let me know. And so I developed this little mental pattern for it, which is helpful for the video game. But then when I'm not in the video game and I'm going to sleep, I think I was doing it so much in the game that my brain was still kind of in a, gotta find the diamonds, gotta find them, where are they? Where is it? Was that a flash? Was that a flash? Did I see it? Oh, no, okay. Wait, gotta find them. Is that one? So that's kind of what my brain was doing. And with a little bit of a flavor of like, oh, I'm not supposed to be in here. That sort of undercurrent to the whole thing. So that didn't lead, like, I don't think I had trouble sleeping generally over the night necessarily, but it took me a little longer than usual to get to sleep. And then I feel like I kind of woke up a few times before my alarm actually went off. So that was not super fun. So I think that was a combination of slightly more than usual stress from work and also playing so much Metal Gear Solid 5, which I am loving, but maybe I need to mix it up a little bit more. All right, so um, uh, I put all my stuff up at ChristianaEllis.com, and I will talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.